Just a quick one to let you know that I do have a new microphone, so you can expect the quality to be a lot better. I've added this picture for anyone who was unsure of the rules and the plan of the account. This picture will also be in the description if needed. Right, so here are my current stats at the start of this video. You can see that I have very low stats at this moment in time, and just because I'm starting off. As you can see from the first episode, we completed a few quests, including Sheep Shearer, Cook's Assistant and Restless Ghost, and we also completed 20 thieving, so there wasn't much progress, but we definitely started off the account well. After thieving H.A.M members for a while, and selling my various items to the general store, I could afford my best in slot weapon for quite a while, which was the Myth Battle Axe, as you can see me buying it here. I did try and complete a few clue scrolls, but with the limited area I failed quite a lot of them due to them being outside of my area. I'm really going to find it hard completing any clue scrolls for the whole account until I unlock any further areas such as Varrock. I should be able to complete some after that, but for the time being while I'm in Lumbridge and Draynor there are only limited steps, so that is why I've not included it. H.A.M members did provide me with a lot of useful items, including gems to cut, items to sell for GP, buttons for crafting XP, ores, and a steel pickaxe for the useful mining I'll be doing. All of these items were a great bonus on top of the thieving XP I was getting, alongside the 2 full H.A.M sets I needed to complete the task. I wanted to rush thieving as it would be a good source of starter cash to begin with, as well as being useful to buy a lot of items such as compost for farming, a few seeds from Draynor Market, and items such as runes and arrows from the Varrock stores. It is unfortunate that I've had no luck with the clue scrolls, although I cannot complain due to the lack of clue scrolls I can complete. It just would have been really nice to get an staff from one of the clues that I could probably do within 2 steps inside the Lumbridge and Draynor area. Here I am getting 3 farming. This means that I can now grow barley. There is a hops patch just north of Lumbridge, as you can see here, and this is the only farming patch that I can actually use to actually grow something until I get past to Varrock. I will however be continuing to rake the tree patch behind Lumbridge Castle for that added XP, as everything counts. And there is 15 mining alongside 175 total. That's another easy task done, and I can't even mine the iron. I then went on to fishing, which would be purely done with a small fishing net on shrimp and anchovies, as I do not have access to any other rods. This also meant that I would be getting 55 cooking from shrimp and anchovies only, which would be quite boring. Luckily the payment for protecting barley was only 3 compost, which you can buy from any farmer next to the patch. I also kept up with doing farm runs, and on my way back picked up the candle for 1000 GP for another easy task complete. This can be used for access to the Lumbridge swamps, but there isn't anything major to kill in there other than the big frogs. I then went back to the H.A.M hideout for some more looting of the pink members. It wasn't the worst XP per hour, and I was soon in the 30s for thieving. I also received a few crafting levels and 200 total level, as well as some more items to sell for GP. After killing a few more imps, I received my first upgrade of the Wizard Blue Hat. Another task done. So here I actually had a clue scroll that I could do that was just behind the Wizard's Tower. Unfortunately the casket update wasn't live yet, so that wasn't me getting the actual reward, that was me just getting a new clue scroll, which I could not do unfortunately. Straight back to the H.A.M hideout I'm afraid. Right, so here's a big goal on the account achieved, which is 38 thieving, which means that I now unlock Master Farmers, which is going to be very useful for getting seeds for future farming, as well as any seeds that I need for the hot patch. Now that I have 38 farming, I don't think I'll be doing much H.A.M anymore, as I will be having access to Master Farmers, which is a lot better XP per hour to be honest. Right now I'm killing a few cows and chickens, just getting my attack up to level 20 so I can wield my new mithril battle axe. I've also been killing a lot of imps recently to get myself a lot more beads and useful items such as kebabs. So these have just come in handy, and as you can see on screen I've just got my 4th bead, so I've got really lucky on these. I've not had to kill too many, but there was a little spot just north of Lumbridge where I could kill, I think it was 1 or 2 spawns very close together. So that means that with all these 4 beads I can now head over to the Wizard's Tower and complete the quest in a matter of seconds. So here I am completing the quest. This means that I will get the Amulet of Accuracy, which is actually the best in slot for quite a few things. This meant that I only had 1 quest left to do, which was Ernest the Chicken, to complete all the tasks for the Lumbridge and Draynor area. I was honestly so happy that I could complete this quest within the limits of Lumbridge and Draynor, as it meant that I would get some free magic XP as well as a nice amulet to use in game. This quest got me to 8 magic, and there is the Amulet of Accuracy with its bonuses. Right, so now I'm working on woodcutting, fire making and fletching so that I can get some nice levels up to complete some of the tasks. I'm also keeping my eye on the local weed patch. Here you can see me get 10 farming once I rake this weed. So there we go, 10 farming. I don't think it means anything apart from the red berry bushes that we can plant once we're in Varrock, but for the time being I'll be fletching my arrow shafts. I will need these arrow shafts for the goal of the bronze arrows that I have to make, but this will go along nicely with the feathers that I'm getting from the chickens that I'm killing, because eventually I'll be killing the lesser demon inside the Wizard's Tower to obtain the rune med as a drop. I will need a lot of arrows and a lot of runes, because I do have a goal of 40 range and a goal of 43 mage before I can move on to Varrock, so I will need quite a lot of arrows to achieve this goals. Right, so there we go with 20 attack. I can now wield my Mithril Battle Axe, which means that I can now get a bit more of an attack bonus. So let's see what the difference is. A +6 slash, and it's +9 on the melee strength, so it's quite a good upgrade for that. So I'll be killing these chickens a lot quicker. 20 hit points coming in, still grinding away at the chickens, hoping to get more feathers, more bones and more chicken. 30 cooking coming in. Thought it would be a good idea to cook all the chickens for some free cooking XP. That means it will be less shrimp and less anchovies to cook. Also, I'm burying all of the bones that I get and collecting all of the feathers, which is why chickens are perfect at the moment for all of the products that they drop. I've also just completed the 2000 feathers goal, which means that now I have got another easy task complete. Right, so I've just got 30 woodcutting, which means that that's another easy task done, so I can check that off the list as well. And it looks like I was doing some Zulra on no help. Yep, still short of that blowpipe by the way. Right, so there is 50 woodcutting, which now means I can chop from mahogany trees. I don't have access to any, but it's nice to know. 30 fishing coming in. It's not actually too bad, the shrimp and anchovies. It's going pretty quick and it's pretty AFK. 9 crafting, not long until I can cut my gems, although at this point I did not realise that I could actually spin the sinew that you can get from beef, from the cows, and that would have got me some quick XP up to level 20 to do sapphires and to level 24 for the task. But there we go, I was using my random events I think at the time on crafting and also cutting any gems I got from the hideout at H.A.M. Right, so there we have 40 fishing, and I've now catch lobsters, so I'm going to run off to Karandra and get me some lobsters. No, let's do a quick bank video before we close the episode. Right, so as you can see I've been doing quite a bit of wood cutting on willows and oaks, and I've also got close to 1000 shrimp, 600 anchovies and a lot of headless arrows. There's my best in slot gear, and there we are. So that's for the episode. 20 per to finish it off. Thank you for watching the episode. This has been episode 2 of the area Ironman. I'll be killing more of these for some runes.